Oi, lads, when you're coming out this wood, bring the double extension crane. Why is that, David? Oh, I don't know, you'll see. Have to double stack? Out of options. I'm out of fucking options. Essential. Jesus, I was fit to be tied here this morning. I swear I was fuming. See, I went home last night. I spent 45 minutes on the phone between 2 phone calls trying to get through the Vodafone. Now I get it, skeleton staff, COVID-19, everyone's under pressure. Tried to explain to the guy at the other end of the phone, Indian chap, I couldn't understand the word he was saying, God help him. And basically told him, look, I'm out of data, I want to buy a data bundle. The text message system won't let me, it's not giving me options to buy any more than 1 gig. Can you sort it out for me? So, hopping and trotting, he said, yeah, that's fine, it should be sorted in the next hour or 2. So I fucked off home, had a lovely evening, relaxed, got here this morning, no fucking data. I was bulling, still wasn't working. Had to wait till 8 o'clock for them to open and wait another 17 minutes to talk to someone. Another lovely Indian chap that I could not understand. Spend another 5 or 6 minutes explaining to poor little Habib, Adid, or whatever his name was, my issue that I'm having. And then he basically tells me what I can decipher, he said, was, we are very sorry sir, we're having technical difficulties and we will be 5 to 6 working days before we can have it sorted. So, that means that I have to do without 1 gig of data that cost me €8 for 5 to 6 working days, when yesterday they wouldn't let me buy any more than 1 gig. So confusing. Like, is there a room up in Dublin with just, in Vodafone, with loads of gigs just stacked up and they're rationing them? Because everyone's using loads of data. Let's not sell too many gigs of data. Oh, fuck Vodafone, they're a shower of bastards. So I got Vicky to go online and see how much it costs to buy a 3 phone, and maybe I'll have 2 of them. Half the bill on both of them. All the iPhone 11s are gone. I have a Galaxy and I thought I'd buy it. I don't know, I'm way ahead of you. I should have said to poor little Habib, Adid, or whatever his name was, I said, do you realise who I am? Do you realise you're talking to an essential worker? Essential, vital. I didn't. I'm also kind of a big deal. I'm just too humble to go on like that. I wouldn't do that. I'd be just too nasty. We have to use these now. Flash, extra large, because beast kills 99.9% of bacteria. COVID-19 doesn't stand a chance. Do not use these on your bell end, ball sack, arsehole, or anything. You'd regret it. I haven't done it, but I know lads that did. Oh, that's my call to action. I think about it, we weren't supposed to use them on our hands, we were supposed to use them on the controls, which I don't understand why, because I'm the only one driving this, so that doesn't make sense. So I'll figure that one out if you can. you were looking at that, were you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I have to go home tonight, do the shopping. I have to do the shopping. Fucking thought of that. This hand sanitizer. Ugh! This is not nice stuff. Looks like fucking shite that comes out on top of your Mickey after you've blew too much of a load. Is it too much to ask that I get one of those stupid surveys now in the next couple of weeks? One of those questionnaires. You normally dread them, but right now, not so much. You ask all the normal mundane questions and then they get to that vital one. What's your occupation? And I go, I'll tell you what it is. Essential. Essential. No, it doesn't. That's the shame. That's the shame. And that, my dear, is the story on how your daddy became essential. Well, he was always essential, just no one really knew it yet. They all know now. Have they ever bit you? How many times?
They would bite.
Which one of them is the most aggressive? Which one bites the most?
I think that one, but this one doesn't.
What's their names?
I don't know.
2 years and you don't know their names.
Don't touch me too smooth.
Alright, here, we'll put this lid back on.
It's
And
too fast.
we'll put this lid back on and then we'll wash our hands because they're dirty little yolks.
Yeah.
Rotten.
They look like a little rat.
Don't they?
Yeah,
Disgusting.
little rat. I'm gonna bring.
And good morning to you too. Right, where are you, bursted you fucker? I'm gonna have to take off the slinky dinky plastic pipe holder. Oh well, it is what it is. No problem to an essential worker like myself, sure. You hang tight there. I'll see, can I get this sorted? It's hard to be pissed off when I got 7,000 hours out of it. So I'll say nothing. The question is, and it is a real question, do I have one in the van with the 20-inch alloys? Or will I have to go get one? And then, another question I have to ponder is there anywhere essential open that I can get to keep us essential workers open? Jesus. Yeah, of course I didn't have a spare one of those. Why would I? Never went before. But I do have a rotator pipe. It's a little bit longer. Do you know what? It'll do for the day. It'll get me going. Get me out of this block and into the next one. Then Garrett can fix it. Fuck him. He's doing nothing else. Look, it's not perfect. It's not ideal. It's like having a 14-inch Mickey, but we have to make do with what we have, don't we? We fucking do. Tighten up the guard with the 13 tightny ting. Tighten up the guard with the 13 tightny ting. I'm as hardy as fuck and it only takes one hand. I have to be fierce careful I don't shear off the balls because I'm such a hardy fucking bastard! There's another problem solved. Extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures. Sometimes you bend the rules, sometimes you break them. Today I broke the rules. Never do today what you can put off until tomorrow. Like, for instance, that's gonna fold in there neatly. It's not gonna catch any branches rattling. That's a result. That's gonna get me out for today perfectly. And Garrett can worry about tomorrow. It's not my problem then. You know, just get it done. Sometimes you just have to get it done, and that is one of the reasons why I'm so essential. Kiss goodbye to that block and on to the next one. Greg parked, like, just perfectly there. Big fucking prick. Be a long day in the corner mug. The responsibility as an essential worker to make spectacular long tea isn't for everyone.
Ah! Oh! You hit the mug yourself.
Responsibility as an essential worker to make vital tea isn't fucking easy. I'm gonna try it again. We're working out that we have to eat lunch together, but we're keeping our distance. My lunch is bleak today. Look. Weetabix.
So sad, look at mine.
2 boxes.
Anyone can have 1 box.
Well, now if I, seen a woman pull the knickers off her and she had 2 boxes, I'd run a mile. Any April Fool's jokes on anyone?
No, I did. I told you you regret that this morning, but you never caught.
That was a joke. I didn't think you'd do that sort of thing.
No, I didn't hear any April Fool's today, did you?
No. Why play April Fools when your whole life is a joke?
David, you lived the dream.
So you keep telling me.
Huh?
You're just jealous because I have a fancy mug.
I wanted that.
Why don't you use it?
It's not big enough.
Craig, you can always refill it, like.
I won't be filling it the whole time. What's the difference then?
He's so practical.
Huh?
You're so practical. There's Greg there now, fellow essential worker. Tipping away, doing his bit for the country, keeping it going, keeping you on your toilet paper and your pallets and your boiler fuel and your pulpwood and all that fucking shite. I was also talking to Dara and Barry and them all, driving the lorries, essential workers also. But I will say this, I get it, I know all the women, they're looking at all us essential workers and they're getting weak at the knees. Well, you're going to cause an accident. stop showing your tits to all the lads and lorries. They're probably going to crash. And some of you've no business showing anyone them suitors. Come on, we're all in this together. Don't be putting people off their work. On a serious note, a little bit of a public service announcement. I've been talking to a lot of cowboys, stone cold cowboys, box lorry drivers that aren't really lorry drivers, but you know, they fall under the essential category now, and they seem to be having the same problem, same issue. Are you fucking essential, buddy? Lad in a bike. But they seem to be having the same issue, and it's dangerous. I get it. There's women out there and they're at home with their fellas that aren't really that essential, and they're sick looking at them, and they're seeing all these essential drivers and workers, and they're getting weak at the knees, getting sexually aroused, you know, dripping. And they see them, they can't contain themselves, and they start showing them their boobs and their minges. It's putting lads off, it's dangerous, you have to stop. You know, some of these lads haven't seen boobs and vags in years. You know, it's different for me. You know, I've been a big deal a long time, so being essential is just a walk in the park. I'm not getting on to you. I'm just saying, these men have a job to do. Let them do it. Don't be putting them off their work. How about thinking more rationally about it? This law will blow over soon. It'll be all over. Everyone will be back to normal. Deep down, you'll know who's essential and who's not, but it'll pass. So instead of, like, show your support by all means. Like, instead of asking for the horn, how about just blowing it if you're driving? Or how about if you're walking down the street and you see one of these essential workers, just go something like that, something light-hearted. You can't be just shouting in public going, "Oh, give me the dick!" and all this. For fuck's sake, guys, have a bit of class.